Sarah, thanks so much for joining me. In this video, I'm going to be introducing you guys to my next project pan. So I just did a finale for my project 5 pan, which probably is going up before this video. So I pretty much finished all 5 of those products except for one, which I'm rolling over into this project. So I have 10 products here, and I haven't really decided how to do this necessarily. I went through my makeup inventory, which I do keep an inventory of my makeup. I know it's kind of weird and nerdy, but I do, and I like to keep track of how long I've had things. So this project is focusing on mainly products that I've had for longer than 2 years, so mainly things that I've had since 2014. I'm trying to use them up because obviously they're getting older and I don't want them to go bad before I use them up, so that's what's going on here mainly. There are some things that I haven't had that long but that I just want to use up for other reasons that I'll mention. But anyway, so I have 10 things here, and I'm not going to set a deadline because I just find that I have a little bit more fun and it's a little bit less stressful when I don't have a set deadline. Like, I did a finish 13 by Halloween and I wasn't very successful with it and I found it stressful. And honestly, I think project pans are meant to be fun. So this last project 5 pan that I did didn't really have a deadline, and I had a lot more fun with it. I found myself having a lot more success with it as well. So I'm not going to set a deadline for sure. These are just products that I'm trying to use up, and I might kind of do this on like a rolling basis. So like once one thing runs out, I might add another thing in and just kind of keep it like that. Or I might end it at some point. We'll just see how it goes. I'll probably do like updates every couple of months or so. So anyway, let's just jump right in. So the first thing is this Everyday Minerals blush in the shade Fresh Rose Blossom. This was in my project 5 pan. It's the one thing that I still haven't finished. There's not very much left in here. Like I've said a few times, these were actually samples and they've just lasted me a really, really long time. So I just want to use them up. So anyway, this is the first thing that I'm going to try to use up. And this I have had since 2014. So it's just, I've had it for way too long. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer. It's really like a highlighting powder type thing in Reserve Your Cabana. And this, I don't know how long I've had this, but it says it expires March 2017. I think that's because it has SPF in it, which I don't use this for the SPF anyway. So you can see I have hit pan on it. It's a really big product. I mean, it's bigger than the palm of my hand. And I use this actually as an all-over setting powder because I am pale enough to be able to do that. I use it to set my under-eye concealer. And it's not super shimmery. It's really a subtle highlight that doesn't really show up very glowy on my skin. So I've really just been using it as a setting powder, so hopefully I can finish this up pretty soon since it has kind of expired. Another highlighter, this I do actually use as a highlighter. It's the Fior Minerals Ignite Illuminator. This is actually one of my favorite products right now, and it's a cream highlighter, and I have only had it since last summer, but this is like a really natural product, so I have a feeling it's one of those things that could go bad rather quickly. So I just want to use it up. There's not a ton of product in here. I really enjoy wearing it, so I don't have a problem using it every day. This is the Ulta Double Duty Foundation. It's their primer and foundation. It's really just a foundation in the shade Classic Ivory. It's actually a little bit too light for me, so that's one reason that I want to get rid of it. The second reason is that I kind of just want to have only one foundation at one time, because I'm a little bit more of a minimalist here lately, and I just would prefer to just have one foundation to pick from because that's really all I need. So this, let me go ahead and mark it right now. So I'm about to right there, maybe even a little bit lower. There's not a ton left in here, as you can see, but I'm going to try to wear it, you know, on the days that I do wear foundation, which isn't every day. I am wearing it right now. It's fine. I don't love this product, but I am ready to see it go. Okay, I do have a couple of eyeshadow products. So the first one is this e.l.f. Long Lasting Lustrous Eyeshadow. This has been in my project pans before, and you know, you can see that there's not a whole lot left, but this I have had since 2014. It's getting old, it's kind of drying out. It is a kind of a creamy style product, so it's getting to that point where it's pretty dry. I do really like it. I'm wearing it on my lids right now. I love wearing it, so I have no problem having this in a project pan. I want to use it up before it completely dries out. Next thing is this e.l.f. Pressed Mineral Eyeshadow, and I don't know how successful I'm going to be with this because there is another eyeshadow in this project, but this is just a really kind of matte transition or like soft crease color in the shade What's Your Name, and this has been discontinued from their line, if that tells you anything, and I've had it since the year 2014, so I just kind of want to use it up, but it's not like a priority for me right now. I'm probably not going to wear it every day, but I do want to kind of try to focus on it and use it up. I haven't hit pan yet, but there is a dip in it, so I don't know how much progress I'm going to make on this yet, since I am panning two other eyeshadows besides this one, but this one, I did want to include it just because it is old. The other eyeshadow, and this is the reason why I'm not too optimistic about that one, is the Wet n Wild Color Icon. It's like their 5-pan palette. This was one of their limited edition palettes that came out in 2014. I really like this palette, especially this shade right here. I'm wearing that in the crease right now. I'm wearing a little bit of that on the lid over this. And this shade in the brow bone, which is almost gone, and this smudge underneath the lower lash line. I'm not wearing any of the middle shade, but sometimes I do use that in the outer corner to like deepen things up a little bit. So I really like this palette. I have no problem using it every day, but like I said, it's old and I just kind of want to use it up. So that's in this project. And you know, this single shadow right here doesn't really go very well with this. This already has a matte crease shade, so I don't find myself reaching for this when I do use this. This, on the other hand, does go really well with this because I mean, it looks really nice all over the lid with these colors added in. So that's what's happening there. I also have 3 lip products, which I hesitated to put 3 lip products in here, but I ended up doing it anyway. So the first thing is this Too Faced Glamour Gloss in the shade Sex Pot. This was in my Finish 13 by Halloween. Clearly I did not finish it. This is the last lip gloss in my makeup collection, and it is probably going to be the last one I ever own because I really don't like lip gloss. That's what I've learned about myself over the past few months. So I'm going to try to use this up. There shouldn't be a whole lot in here. I don't know how much is left because I can't really tell. Also, the e.l.f. matte lip color in the shade Natural. I've had this since 2014, as well as this. And I was wearing this earlier, but I put a different color on. That's what that looks like right there. It's a really just classic natural nude type of shade. So I think that these two things will pair together really nicely. Oh, I will swatch the gloss for you too. Yeah, so those two shades go together really well, so I can layer them on top of each other. The last one is this Sonia Kashuk Shine Luxe Sheer lip color in the shade Sheer Melon. These are really nice formulas. And I thought that it would be, I have also had this since 2014, I thought that it would be nice to have a little bit of variety, so when I do, since it is spring now and I want to wear something a little brighter, I can wear this instead of that more muted shade. So I have panned one of these lipsticks before and it was pretty easy to pan. Of course, this isn't the most wearable shade ever, it's kind of bright, but I'm also going to be trying to pan that. So I'm going to mark on a sheet of paper these two things so I can keep track of how much is left of those. And yeah, so those are all the products. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 products. So like I said, I'm not setting a time limit for this. I'm just going to kind of see what happens, and I may edit things as I go along. So definitely subscribe if you want to see updates on this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!